All right, something I've been thinking about recently. I really need a haircut, but maybe not thinking about recently, but something I think about a lot. Thank you, Drew. I don't know, but you know, I feel like in terms of life and stuff, there are no right answers. There's only better answers, and the better answer is different for each person. Like one person maybe that the answer is to, leave. But for another, maybe it's to buckle down. Maybe it's to try harder. It's different for every person. And, your life experiences and your environment kind of dictate what that answer is. And some people like to be harder on themselves. And some people, they think they deserve a break. And it's different for everyone, And I don't think you can judging people. It just doesn't work, man. There's this one character. It's a real person, not like a character, but, everyone seems to not like him, including his mom. And I'm kind of just like, what made him that way? Like, fuck. But, like, I just, like, it's like, it's pointless to just sit there and, like, say, oh, this guy's a dickhead. It just does nothing. Like, yeah, he's a dickhead, but why? Fuck, I keep sneezing. Somebody must be talking about me, but, I think we should look at why something is, rather than just that it is. Like, oh, the economy sucks, and we have no money. Give us more money, or take more money from them. Like, those are simple answers, but I don't think it will fix the overarching issue. And, you can ban abortion, or you can make it completely free, but I also don't think that's the right answer either. I think there's an answer in the middle, an answer that's perfect for something like that. I mean, there will always be, exceptions and stuff, but I think you shouldn't be able to take advantage of something like that. You should pay for your mistakes, because that's how you grow. Suffering and maybe, it's a little heartless to say, that you should suffer, but suffering is what makes people stronger. It's what helps us grow. And, I, maybe I haven't suffered the most. I'm sure there's people who've suffered more than me. And, just because you suffer, I don't feel like you'll get stronger. I mean, you have to acknowledge, and you have to understand what and why and everything. But I think I've suffered enough to understand a lot of things, or understand enough. And I hate suffering, frankly. I mean, that's the whole reason a lot of men are suicidal. We hate suffering. It's death is freedom, but also death could be, a restraint, a limitation for someone different. Death would be freeing for me. Like all the binding, I could. It's like the most selfish thing I could do at this point. But in restraint, there is strength. In control, there's power in it. And I think the greatest men are those who, well, I mean, this doesn't apply to women, but the rest of the other stuff could. I don't know how women operate. I have no words for that. I'm not a woman. I've never been in a relationship. I don't even think a woman's ever loved me in my life. They've liked me, but I doubt they've loved me. That's the life of me. What was I gonna say? I think the strongest men are those who can suffer. If you can't handle suffering, how can you bear the burden of everyone else's life? I think being a man is about taking everyone's pain and making it your own. And that may not be right. Maybe that's just how I feel right now, but that's just what I'm gonna say for now.